co-pilot.
Ozzy is driving.
Ozzy, we'll tell you the story of Ozzy in a bit. But we're heading out to, I don't know if we're going to make Block Island today, but the boat's in pretty good shape. We've got apple goop, and big stuff is tied off, like my chair. If you forget to tie your chair off, bad things happen. Oh, I forgot to tie off the lamp.
Yeah, we can do that in a minute.
Yeah. And then the monitor, make sure that doesn't come loose. And then, unless it's immediate stuff like coffee, all that's kind of out of the way. At least you won't trip over it.
And I like your cabinet.
Oh yes, and then this was interesting. You can see on the cabinets there are little things that twist down to lock them. And we didn't have that.
Yeah, when we first bought the boat.
And we were in Delaware Bay, and we always get the crap beat out of us in Delaware Bay.
No matter what the tide,
it can be dead
wind
calm.
or anything says it.
As soon as the tide sluices through that funnel shape.
Yeah.
At any rate, we had this boat. We had just bought it. It was a wreck. It was just stuff, wires hanging out and whatever. And
the usual.
And
it's normal.
And we got in this horrible seaway, and all the cabinets opened up, and all the crap spilled out. Good time was had by all.
Yeah, I remember Campbell's soup going back and forth across the cabin salt. You were sick from
and I was sick from
food
something.
Poisoning,
yeah.
I think. I was curled up here trying not to fall out of the seat. Yeah.
And then a power cat went by, and even he was having trouble.
Yeah.
It was a big power cat too. And he gets on the radio and he goes, "Oh, so sorry about the wake." We laughed and laughed about that.
All the way to Cape May.
All the way to Cape May, yeah. We'll come back a little later.
Just getting underway here. Just a little after 6. We had a very big storm come through last night. You can see a couple of sailboats here have had their jibs flogging. All clear. But it's a lovely morning. Heading out into Norwalk Harbor. Probably take the East Passage. That's our usual when heading down the Sound towards the race. We have a nice big gas dock here. Yeah, that jib is not good. I thought I heard some canvas flapping last night. It was really loud, and we're far away. That's an expensive sail too, darn. Yacht club next door. And some scull boats out. Looks like our plants made it through the storm okay. I was worried about them. They got pretty well flailed. One of the dredgers coming out for the day. My brother was on the other coast, the west coast, and he saw Norwalk clams or oysters for sale there. I thought that was pretty funny. Well-traveled clams. On the east entrance to Norwalk Harbor. The resident osprey there. You can see the Norwalk Islands in the distance. Lovely spot. There's the Bridgeport Port Jefferson ferry. Taken it many times. My dad used to live over there. My Mama still does. So it's a nice way to get across the sound without having to go towards New York City. So right now we're in about 100 feet of water here on Long Island Sound. It's very easy to get complacent. You look around, you see for miles and miles, lots and lots of water. But you really have to stay on your toes and watch your charts, and don't forget to zoom in, because there is a place just on the other side of the ferry. You might just be able to see a lighthouse. That's called Middle Ground Light. And it's there because there's a big shoal that radiates out from the center there. So we actually have to go off our course line a little bit to go around it. So, and I've known people in the past who weren't as familiar with these waters who did end up on the rocks there. So as always, be on your toes. Well, Jim has the helm. Say hi, honey.
Hi, honey.
Hi, honey. And while he's doing that, and while the waves are pretty benign, I thought I'd get some lunch going, just so that we have it all put together. I'm going to make a crab salad with some onions, garlic, and mayo, and I like to spice it up a little bit with some curry. So I'll get chopping.
Get to chopping, lady.
Get to chopping.
No fingers.
No, let's not cut fingers. That would be bad.
Well, it's a long way to the emergency room. I'll have to sew you up.
Oh no.
Well, pretty good.
You are very good, actually. He's done a lot of upholstery work and canvas stuff on various boats. I do some too. I often do deviled eggs, but I decided not to do that today. I want to keep our eggs for the next couple weeks on anchor. We're just heading out to Block Island. We thought we'd hang out there until we have to go to a family reunion. Block Island is one of our favorite places. It has a wonderful
through here, but we're going to go here and run up the coast because the current will be fairly strong.
Right.
And I guess he could be
He
here.
could be going through the race. Yeah.
But you want to go through the gut here, and then we'll go on to Block Island here.
If it's not too knotty out.
This, we may end up in Montauk, which is here, because there are big ocean swells that are coming in. They're not even swells, they're real tight, heavy. So we'll see what's there.
Yep.
But in the meantime, we'll just plod along.
Well, we've been underway now for about 6 hours. I'm getting hungry. And I'd like some greens to go with my crab salad. We got these biting flies, so excuse me if you see me swatting. But luckily we have lots and lots of greens. Pretty cool. This is considered a weed. It's called purslane. It is actually edible and it's nice in a salad. Throw in a little basil for a little zing. Big giant cruising boat going by
Very close to us.
and putting up a big wake. You'll have to turn into that wake
Yeah.
or you'll put me on my ear and my lunch will be on the floor.
Ah, your lunch. Yeah, what's going on for lunch? Oh, that's a good one, too.
Yep.
Watch us get smashed.
Yeah, no, I'm coming over here and hold on to my greens. Yeah, that's about, what, 4 feet?
Oh, yeah. It's exactly the right period.
Yep.
All right, resuming my course.
Very well. I'm resuming my lunch prep. And there's lunch. Not too shabby. We're approaching Plum Gut now. We've timed our approach pretty well, I think. We're doing, it says, about 10 knots, which is 11 knots, which is pretty good for a boat that has a hull speed of 7. So definitely getting a good lift. It's gotten a little more lively here in the conditions, which is normal around here. You get a lot of wave action, not just from the wind, but from the currents. That's the North Fork of Long Island by Orient. And you can, probably can't see, but there is Plum Gut Light dead ahead and Plum Island a little further on. Right up ahead here you can see the change in the water where it gets a lot more whitecaps. And this is an area where we go from 111 feet to 328. So it puts up quite a wave front. You can see it back there where the waves start and stop. Quite a nice thunderhead ashore there. That's, I believe, is over Norwich, Connecticut. See Plum Island there. And we're heading through an area called Plum Gut here at the Twin Forks of Long Island as Plum Gut Light. And over here is Orient Point. Yeah, this is what Jim was expecting, a little bit of rough seas. It's always a little weird with the force of the water coming through. This is Plum Island. The research, medical research for many years. I'm guessing they're still doing something
has nothing to do with the weather. This is just the current. The wind is minimal right now. Even though it looks like a storm-tossed sea, it's
not.
It's not. And then we'll get on the other side, and it'll just be like somebody just put their hand down and said, "Nope, you can't come here."
And
it'll be nice and smooth on the other side.
Kind of feels like whitewater rafting in a 40-footer.
Whenever we come near this point, I always go, I don't know. But it literally, it drops off, sheer drop off to 100 feet.
Yeah, right where those boats are.
And this is a bad place to lose power.
Yeah. Make sure everything's in order before you come here.
And our speed's all over the place from 9 to 11.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a manifestation of the chart plotter or...
Right.
Ozzy is having some problems.
Yeah.
You can see the clear right there.
Yeah, it's much clearer.
We were considering doing, this is Gardiner's Island here, you're not allowed to go on it. Unexplained ordnance, honey. Unexploded ordnance. Although I think it's just party haven for the super rich
Yeah.
with unexploded bombs.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to get to Block, but we're not out in the open ocean yet. This is actually Long Island Sound, and the Hamptons and everything is out here.
Right. Very sheltered compared to the open ocean.
And that is actually Montauk there.
Ah, yes, I see it now. Which is another option if it's too steep.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's not Montauk. Hang on, she's taking us for a ride.
Yeah, you'll do that.
What we'll probably do is we'll try to go for Block, and if the rollers are too big and uncomfortable coming in from the ocean, because they can get up to 8 feet, and they're right on our beam, which makes us roll from side to side, we may just duck back into Montauk, or we might come over to Shelter Island, which is over here. It's really a lot of fun.
That's a pretty place too.
Yeah.
Yep. Tomorrow is supposed to be a little
calmer.
Well, a lot of rain.
We might be stuck for a day or two in Montauk if we don't want to go out. I'm not sure I want to be out with the Thunder Boomers.
No.
I want to be with sailboats right next to us because they make much bigger lightning rods.
Yeah.
These guys are fishing here. I'm surprised there aren't more people, I guess.
Well, it's Wednesday. People are at work.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. So we're coming into Montauk. Yes.
Montauk.
Montauk. If you're from Long Island. Anyway, we're coming into Montauk, and it's a place I've never been to, and Jim hasn't been to in
since I was a kid.
Since you were a kid.
We were here in the boat, I think.
Back in the dinosaur age, dear.
Before electricity.
Before electricity, yeah.
I used to program by candlelight.
Right, right. Anyway, so we're doing the approach now. When we saw these things on the beach, and Jim just realized it's a lot of RVs camping out on the beach. Looks like a lovely spot. So it'll be interesting seeing what we find. And
turn them around and show them.
Okay, let's show you. And now you can see the entrance off our bow. And then to the left are the RVs.
You might want to come over and show them the stately homes. It's really,
there are a lot of
it's
homes.
what the Hamptons are all about.
Yes. Along the shore there. All the way up into that little peak.
Yeah.
Lovely spot.
We'll show you inside.
Yes. Take you on a tour. And here's the entrance to Montauk Harbor. And RVs over there. Wow, a lot of birds diving. Okay, a couple of...
Poop on me.
Don't poop on you. Couple of boats coming out.
Bring it down.
All right. Must be good eats under there. There's my honey at the helm.
No Plum Gut.
Clam shack. Right, dead ahead is Star Island.
And all the hardcore fishermen, evidently, most of them are to the right.
Oh yeah, okay,
There's
so
all sorts of restaurants.
yeah, oh look at the restaurants. Nice.
Sitting on the other side, people have seafood.
Yeah, I see that.
Super Clam Shack.
Yeah, another boat coming out from port side. Oh, and that's a Coast Guard cutter docked there.
Oh yeah, I can tell you that.
A lot of yachts off.
Like the green parasol.
Yeah, I like the green parasol too. More fishing boats off to port. So we're heading off to port around Star Island. But to starboard, there's also a lot of different marinas and things. We want to anchor, so we're going to head to port, go around Star Island, and look for the anchorage. Sailboat up ahead is on a mooring, just FYI.
Okay. Yeah, we weren't sure what the moorings.
Yeah.
Like, boy, there's an ugly color for you.
Puke orange.
Yeah, if you puke that, then you're in real trouble. Better see your.
Unless
your-
you've had penne alla vodka sauce.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a double, like a catamaran thing,
Yeah.
like a tiki thing.
The Uzi ride, I forgot what they're called.
Huh.
Probably made out of plywood.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. You're not gonna freak any speed records.
No. And lots of big boats here. Couple of small boats astern, but far away, so you're good.
Okay. I actually have to cut this dock up here. The channel that you have to make
To
sure you
follow?
don't go around on is,
Yeah.
it takes a hard right here.
Yes. Found a lovely spot to anchor. $50 feet. Very good. Little reverse. All right, setting.
Okay, that's it.
That's in. Calling it. Back in neutral. 16:06 hours anchored in Montauk. Take you aft. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. Thank you.